What is up, y'all? It is your boy Kirk here, aka Vandal, and we're gonna talk about 3 things that I learned writing my first trailer for a feature film. If you are new to this channel, we do tips, tricks, tutorials, talking head stuff just like this to help you become a better creative in today's marketplace. That's really what we're trying to do. So I've always wanted to write trailer music. I got this opportunity through my church to write the music for this movie called the Domino Revival, which is, tickets are in the description below if you want to get them. October 24th is when the movie comes out. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is that you could actually play around with tempo in your tracks when you're writing trailer music. If we look in the top here, there is this little button right here with a little arrow, and it shows and hides the global tracks. You can hit G and it'll pull it up, or you can just click that and it'll open it up. And usually the first thing that shows up is your tempo. And if you've written music for any amount of time, and if you've played around with automation, this probably looks familiar to you. It looks like an automation track. Well, that's because that's what it is. It's an automation track for your tempo. So basically you can do pretty much everything you can do with all of your automation tracks here using like the same kind of like curves and all of that kind of stuff. You can do that with your tempo as well. So the reason why we chose different tempos was because this main theme right here actually only really worked well at 152. When we tried slowing it down or speeding it up, everything else, like this sounded fine, but everything else sounded weird. So we had to use 2 different tempos to make it fit and feel right. So let's take a listen really quick. And if we were to slow it down, I'll just slow it down for you just to see. Like if we go to like 145, or 142, we'll go to 142 where the other thing is. It just doesn't feel right. And then if we go to 160, which is where we had it at one point. Secondly, what I wanted to point out, it was creating like an atmosphere. Creating an atmosphere when you're writing this kind of music. And honestly, I believe like creating an atmosphere when you're writing any kind of music is super important. So I love to actually use things like sound recordings of like my street outside. I love to use things that like kind of like just kind of set this scene and put you into a world. And one of the cool ways you could do that is by using pads as well. So what we did was we had this vocal ambience thing, which was actually pulled from the opening scene, which is kind of a melodic element, but it's very dreamy, as you can see. Which is my voice doing a bunch of different things. And then we also have a couple of these elements right here. So these elements are pretty important because they are literally like the backbone of this whole thing, because everything is centered around the key of D, and these pads are in the key of D. So check it out. Okay, so it's a combination of things here, right? So we've got this brassy kind of lead thing, which is a serum preset with a whole bunch of distortion and reverb to sound like this distorted horn. Then we have this splice sample right here. Just kind of supporting that as like kind of like a hit as well. Like just supporting that brass. You know, it's like almost like a voice, almost like, you know, this kind of element. And under that we have this right here, the guitar, which is really ominous, kind of creating tons of tension, which is always good. And then we have this. Another thing complementing and kind of picking up where this one's trailing off. So these things right here, like the brassy thing, this thing, they're called stingers or hits, these kinds of things. And they're also layered on top of some of these guys like this. You know, drums and that. We've got all of these things. you know, a couple other ones here and there just to kind of add places. We're adding those places for the editor to cut to. This is the atmosphere that we're creating. We're creating this atmosphere that creates tension because that's what the movie called for. So setting the atmosphere using pads, using like found sounds outside. You can even just go outside and record stuff and just play around with reverbs and all of these things, which would be really cool. So the third thing that I learned is that arrangements are always going to be different when you're doing trailers. You're thinking more about like, okay, how is this going to work with video? Like you're not thinking verse, chorus. You're thinking like, okay, like I need this to go somewhere and lead the audience to another place. And you need this to lead them into a place in a different way than you would do it in your, like if you're writing like a regular song needed to happen. So we've got right here, the first 17 bars is this whole intro section with that. And big thing is you don't want to like give everything at once in the beginning. It's real easy to just be like, boom, I'm gonna like build this up 17 bars and then explode the way that like, you know, dance music does. I was really trying to be particular about when I go there. So you can see that each section has something new. Each section is building into something new. Okay, so then we had this. We kind of dropped in. Just add some drums to keep some consistency, and we still have the clock because time is ticking, and that was kind of an element that the editor really wanted to put into play. Shout out Pastor Evan. You know, we have sections where it gets pretty intense for the edit. Adding things like that, and then having like things like this, you know, like risers and stuff. And you notice the drums are a little bit harder. And notice there's like some new elements in here, but it also still doesn't go full on. So that's a couple of things that I've learned writing my first trailer, and also there's a whole bunch that I've learned writing the whole film. And if you love this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Share this to somebody who writes trailer music, or if you're interested in it, give me a comment below. Let me know what else you want to hear about writing music for movies and that kind of thing. This is the first movie I've ever written, Domino Revival, October 24th. Check out the link description to buy tickets.